In less than 2 hours, Marion County restaurants will be able to open tables as long as they are outside.
Yep, it means some radical changes and major investment for some places to make it happen. But they tell us they have to do it to survive. Wish TV's Dan Klein joining us now live outside an all-new Mo and Johnny's at 54th and College. Dan?
Yeah, this used to be the parking lot. In fact, if you take a look at the pavement, you could even see the lines. Now there's tables and chairs here, all just waiting for customers to come, and owners hope if they build it, they will come. An outdoor overhaul is in full swing Thursday afternoon at Mo and Johnny's. Co-owner Zach Douglas.
We did what we had to do to survive.
And now doing it again. The sports bar in Broad Ripple, a real success story these last 2 months, offering delivery and catering services for the first time. They were up to 80% of previous revenue, that is until the rest of the state opened up.
We fell easily 70%. I mean, it got to the point where we were closed because it made more sense for the past week. I think we've been closed 3 out of the past 7 days.
Which is why this effort, literally putting stakes into the pavement, was a necessity. Even though it comes with an estimated $10,000 price tag, and that's just until June 2nd. And it wasn't easy either, just to track these things down.
You know, this tent wasn't cheap. All the licenses, all the approvals we got to get. I mean, none of it's cheap. I mean, the porta potties, I mean, you'd be surprised how expensive those things are now, too, because all this stuff's in high in demand.
It's almost 1.5 miles away from Broad Ripple Avenue, where the city is closing down the street for outdoor seating. Still, Douglas considers himself lucky. What would you do if you didn't have a parking lot?
If we didn't have a parking lot, I'd be knocking on a lot more doors, figuring out how we can get in the middle of the street.
Across the street, things have been keeping busy at Yats. Co-owner Joe Vuskovic is thankful. More than half of his business was takeout even before the pandemic. Though he's thankful his customers will be able to sit in a few newly painted tables come Friday.
They're dying to go sit down and eat their food here. They don't want to sit in a car, eat, or go home.
Nothing else will change here Friday, but he wishes his friends across the street the best. And Douglas hopes his big experiment turns out to be a wise investment.
We'll see, right?
Now, seating here will be at 50% capacity, of course, and a few other big changes. First, tables must be reserved on the Open Table app, but you will be able to walk up and use a tablet here at the restaurant. Menus are all electronic. In fact, you'll use your phone to scan this QR code to see it for yourself. Now, this all gets underway here at 11 a.m., although, of course, the mayor's orders go into effect at 12:01 a.m. Reporting live in Broad Ripple, Dan Klein, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and be sure to follow us on Facebook.
It's a whole new world, Dan. Thank you very much. But some of the area restaurants not on board with the plans. The owners of some restaurants even signing a letter asking the city to reconsider the street closures. 20 businesses signed that letter. Many of the owners have concerns, saying closing streets creates a fair type of atmosphere with alcohol. The owners say the city never asked for their input.
We want a discussion. We don't want to be told necessarily. We want to be asked what we want and need.
We don't object to that at all. You know, we want to see our restaurants be able to begin to reopen and offer outdoor seating if they don't already have it. But even those restaurant owners have said that they wanted to do it without completely closing the streets.
So we have learned that there was a conference call with some business owners and city leaders this afternoon to discuss the street closures. We have not heard if there will be any changes.